everybody, today we're gonna make a stuffed pork loin. Let's get cooking. Starting with the pork loin, we're going to trim the silver skin and fat off. I started trimming this on the top of the other cutting board without putting down a wet rag, so it was sliding all over the place. So we got rid of it. But just slide your knife under the skin and carefully remove the trimmings, removing as little meat as possible. Once it's all trimmed, slice horizontally through the lower half of the loin, about 1/3 of the way through. Then just open it up, continue to slice until it's rolled out. As you can see, this is not perfect, and that's okay. Now I'm going to cover it with parchment paper and pound it out a bit.
And this time I actually have a hammer. Pound the loin to about 1/2 inch of thickness.
At this point, I'm using the stuffing I made previously in the day, so it has been chilled. Now you can stuff it with as much or as little stuffing as you'd like. My wife thought I was putting too much, and I took that as a challenge. Rolling it was a little difficult, but as you can see, I got the job done. Mission accomplished. Once it's rolled, we'll take some twine and wrap it up nicely. For our seasoning, we'll be using 1/3 cup brown sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of MSG, 1/2 teaspoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of chili blend or chili powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. Then generously cover the entire loin, and I mean generously cover. Then in a pan set to medium, we'll add some butter. We'll be seeing this butter again later. And sear our pork loin, rotating to get it evenly browned. Once every side is seared, place it into a baking sheet and then place it into an oven that has been preheated to 350 degrees for 40 minutes, or until it's reached 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Back at the pan I was just using, I'm adding back butter from before and throwing in some extra stuff that was not used in the pork. I could have just browned it off in the oven, but I wanted to use the fond left in the pan, so I seared it until it was nice and crispy. Now with the pork, I'm serving mashed potatoes and gravy, so we'll peel the potatoes and get them in a pot to boil for 30 minutes. The gravy isn't anything too fancy, just beef broth, and once it comes to a simmer, I'm adding cornstarch slurry, which was about 1 tablespoon cornstarch and 1 tablespoon water. Then once it's thickened a bit, season to taste with salt and pepper. Once the pork loin is done, go ahead and remove it from the oven and let it rest for about 10 minutes. While it's resting, we'll get the mashed potatoes ready. Again, just a traditional butter, milk, salt, pepper, then mash. Once the pork is rested and the twine has been removed, slice. Serve, adding as much gravy as your heart desires, and enjoy. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the kitchen next time.